This episode of Raiders Fan Radio is brought to you by DeadPiratesSports.com. That's Raider gear for the Raider family. Check out DeadPiratesSports.com.
Raiders!
It's Raiders Fan Radio, a podcast by Raiders fans for Raiders fans who are the only fans that matter.
That's right, Murph and Sonny from the Dago Dungeon. You got it right here, live.
Touchdown! Kenny Stabler goes all the way!
We miss you, we love you, and we'll see you in the Hall of Fame.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
Well, I love this team. I think this team can win.
What is up, Raider Nation? Your old buddy Murph here, flying solo through an episode of Raiders Fan Radio. Just got a quick interview for you all this week. We wanted to get out to you. We're going to call it episode number 66. We're going to call it the Gabe Jackson episode. A lot of players in Raider history have worn the number 66. Cooper Carlisle, Kevin Gogan, Langston Walker, a handful of others, but most recently anyways, Gabe Jackson, who we hope will be a perennial Pro Bowler for the Raiders. Anyway, so he wears number 66, and this is episode 66. So welcome to this episode of Raiders Fan Radio. We have a quick episode for you. We're going to visit with Barbra Coffey. Barbra Coffey is the Director of Economic Development for the city of Henderson, Nevada. Why would we have the Director of Development for the city of Henderson here on Raiders Fan Radio? Well, the Raiders just recently this week, if you hadn't seen it yet, purchased 55 acres of land for $6 million down there in Henderson, Nevada. Henderson is just south of Vegas, and this is where the new practice facility is going to be. This is where the new corporate headquarters are going to be, the worldwide headquarters, if you will, for the soon-to-be Las Vegas Raiders. They're looking at a dig date of like 2019, I believe, with a completion year of 2021. So there's going to be a huge economic and just overall community impact to Henderson. And so we wanted to get in touch with somebody down there that could give us an account firsthand of what's going on and what the plans were. And then so we could get that out to you, of course, to Raider Nation. So Barbra was generous enough to spend some time with us here on the show. And so we're going to play that interview for you right now. All right, Raider Nation, I am here with Barbra Coffey. She is the Director of Economic Development and Tourism for the city of Henderson, Nevada. Barbra, welcome to Raiders Fan Radio.
Awesome. Thanks very much for having me.
Well, very recently, the Raiders announced a partnership with the city of Henderson to secure, I believe it's 55 acres, and to build their new team headquarters and their new practice facility and whatnot. You want to tell us a little bit about that and about what Raider Nation can expect to see coming out of this project?
Absolutely. And first, I just want to say what an exciting opportunity, really, to have the Las Vegas Raiders choose their home in Henderson for their corporate offices, the training facility. What a great partner they're going to be, I think, for our community. So we're very excited about this, and I really do hope the fans are excited as well. I think we have a lot to offer, and certainly, the Raiders coming to Henderson really just puts a lot of credibility into what we're trying to grow here in terms of our business community, the opportunities for for folks that, moving forward, have an NFL franchise here. What a rare and unique opportunity that is. So I think we're all very, very excited and really can't wait to get things started. I know just last Tuesday, the council approved the land sale. So I know there's a short due diligence period that we'll go through as we get things squared away. And I know that closing date for the property should happen no later than the first week of June. And then it's full speed ahead. I think the plan is to have the training facility and corporate office in place by the spring of 2020. I know in our agreements we have the outside date of the same first quarter 2021. But I think everybody's trying to stay in line with the main stadium that's being built in Las Vegas and in Clark County. So I think all that should come together nicely, and I think it's just going to make people more excited about what's possible. So so good stuff.
So tell us a little bit about Henderson. Where is it in proximity to Las Vegas? Tell us a little bit about the industry, destinations. What's there in Henderson, and what folks can look forward to. That we're going to have a lot of Raiders fans coming into the southern part of Nevada now with the Raiders moving to town. So what can they look forward to out of Henderson, and what's in Henderson now?
Exactly. I'm pretty sure California is no stranger to Las Vegas, and really I'm sure they've been through Henderson as they come in. The I-15 corridor opens right up. We are, where the training facility will be located is right there at St. Rose Parkway and Executive Airport. We have a general aviation airport called Henderson Executive Airport that will sit immediately across from the facility. And again, it's almost the first thing you'll come to when you arrive in our valley. Henderson's very close to Las Vegas. We happen to be a city of 300,000 people, the second largest city behind Las Vegas in the state. And we are a stone's throw from McCarran International Airport, 6 to 10 minutes from where the site will be to get to McCarran. So again, ease of access, I think, so fans from all over California and beyond will be able to get here very easily. And we're just hopeful that the team really gets engaged in the community and creates some opportunities for fan experiences. I think that's what we would be hopeful for when we talk to the Raiders management team is that they really get engaged and create some opportunities for access to the players and to, the experience, the cheerleaders, everything that goes with that. Because I think that will really make it, a lot of fun and something for the fans to get excited about. So Henderson itself is we've become like the quality of life choice in the Valley. I think when you think of Las Vegas, everybody knows it for gaming and hospitality. But you have a city here that is very diverse and very dynamic and really, talk about industrial base. We have a lot of great corporations here already. Companies like Levi Strauss, which will be a neighbor actually on Executive Airport, just up the road from the facility. You have companies like Unilever and, that makes ice cream in the desert. You've got Ben & Jerry's ice cream and Reese's Klondike bars and all kinds of things being made right here in the desert. You have companies like Ocean Spray, bottles of cranberry juice here. I think there's a lot of great things that we want to be known for, and that this, again, the corporate presence of the Raiders will even attract more interest as it goes in that regard. So I think we're looking forward to that, and it's certainly been a good economy, a recovering economy, and people are making decisions and making investments for sure.
Aside from, the obvious economic impact is going to be large. What else do you see? Is that I don't want to say secondarily, but as far as the other things that come up with the impact to the city, is that it? Is it the charitable opportunities and the investment in the city, being a new corporate partner? Is that really what the other impacts are that surround this besides just the economic impact?
I think so. I think when you think about the numbers of people that will come alongside the Raiders organization, the kind of spending power that comes with the NFL players and their families, just the kind of opportunity that opens up for our community, our schools, our nonprofits. I think there's opportunity to create a lot of partnerships and leverage that exposure and help those that need it and help raise funds where it's needed. So that is something new. It's something new for our region. Las Vegas again, we've been strong in one regard. The hospitality and gaming economy is strong and has recovered, since post-2009-10. But it's time for us to diversify. It's time for us to see some more activity. And this idea of professional sports coming to our valley is creating a whole new wave of excitement. I mean, you've seen it with our hockey team. The Golden Knights are just blowing it out of the water. So it is quite an awesome thing to have the NFL, the NHL, and now we'll even have soccer and women's basketball. There's just some amazing things happening. So we as a community, we're excited about it, but I think it will help us leverage a lot of economic opportunity.
What has been the local response? We've heard nothing but positivity coming out of Raider Nation outside of obviously the folks that are in the Bay Area and linked to Oakland and whatnot. Aside from that, though, we've seen a lot of positivity. Our show kind of goes all over the country and the globe even. And we've heard, a lot of from Raider Nation that they're going to support the team no matter what, and they look forward to seeing them, to traveling to see them in Las Vegas. And so what has been the local reaction been? The folks that live in Henderson, has it been kind of the same thing? Are they excited about the Raiders coming?
Yeah, I think so. And it's good to hear you say that about sort of the support across the country because that's certainly something that Las Vegas and Henderson have to offer. We are a destination already for visitors and the tourist activity, but to have the team here and have folks from all over the country come and support, I think is just another great layer. And then I think locally, absolutely, we're excited to have a football team. I mean, this is a big deal. This is something that we haven't done before, right? So I think, longtime residents of the Valley and of Henderson have an opportunity to, create a loyalty for a team and to have something to root for. And so I think that bodes well for the organization. I think the Raiders will see a whole new fan base that will pop up, I think, and be extremely loyal. And again, all you have to do is see how we supported the hockey team to see how that's going to go. So I think that's a good litmus test for it. I think that people are ready to have a football team. It just kind of shows that we've grown up to that point, that we're no longer sort of the teenager. We're growing into our own, and able to support like we need to. So I think it's just going to be fun to watch.
Well, and it's been fun to watch. You mentioned hockey a couple of times. I live outside of Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm a big Predators fan. And I went to see the Predators play the other day, and we actually saw those Golden Knights, and thankfully the Predators won. No offense, but the Golden Knights are fantastic. What a great hockey team you all have there. And if that's any indication of what not only obviously performance-wise, we hope the Raiders are play as well as what the Golden Knights are. But as you mentioned, the response to the team and really the way that, the idea of a professional franchise in Nevada, especially Las Vegas, was kind of up in the air, right? Like, it was so much for so long that was just viewed as something that was never going to happen in the sports landscape. And we've progressed to a point to where not only has it been accepted, but the response has been phenomenal. So kudos to you all and what your work has been. And we'll hopefully see that same response come out for the Raiders.
Yeah. We had to get over that whole thing of sort of betting on sports to get past that. I think the whole idea that really you can gamble or bet anywhere in the country at this point, there was no reason to lock out Las Vegas and Henderson from that opportunity, right? So there was no reason to keep that mindset in place that really limited us. So I think it is an opportunity to show that we really are, we're a community just like everyone else. We want to have some teams to support. We want to have something to get excited about and rally around. And I think that's the kind of excitement that you're seeing at the local level. So, we're going to be happy to welcome everybody here. I think it's going to make it, even more interesting and dynamic in terms of all the people coming from wherever they come from to support the team. And I think it's just going to really be sort of an energized kind of setting when that new stadium opens and when the Raiders are really on the ground here. So we can't wait for it to happen.
There's a lot of the talk on our show has been okay, the Raiders are going to play in Las Vegas, and oh my gosh, what's it going to be like? You take the team and you put them in Vegas, and there's are they going to be distracted? Are they going to be, are they going to want to do this or do that? And speak a little bit about the community aspect. My thoughts, our opinion here on the show is that, that stuff, just like you said, you can gamble anywhere. There's a lot of distractions no matter where you go. Geography doesn't necessarily dictate that. And that there are communities where, the players aren't going to be living downtown. They're not going to be living on the Strip. They're going to live in communities like Henderson. So speak a little bit about that and about maybe answer some of that anxiety or concern that Raider Nation has had that, oh my goodness, the team's going to, go in and they're going to be distracted and not even think about football because they're going to be so worried about going and partying or whatever.
No, you're right. It's a common misconception, but one of the things that you find when you actually move here, and I'm here just 5 years now, so I can speak from that outsider perspective that this is a place where you raise a family. I mean, Henderson is a place where, we've got great schools and we've got, amenities and parks, recreation, 180 miles of biking and hiking trails and parks within a half mile of every house in the community. I mean, this is a place where you can, get away from what we call, sort of that, how having Disneyland in your backyard for Anaheim or Los Angeles is. The Strip is like that. It's like you can go there and you can get world-class dining and all the great entertainment and where all the 80s rock bands, go to die. But anyway, you can get all that.
You go see Seinfeld.
Absolutely. But then you have access to this quality of life. I mean, to be honest, I'm sitting right now in the middle of Lake Mead calling you. I mean, we're out on a sailboat at 72 degrees. I mean, this is a place that you can enjoy life. So I think that's what we have access to, and I think the players and their families will enjoy that. They're going to see that. And I think the fans are going to love that, too, when they start to come and visit here as well.
Well, good deal. Well, thank you so much again for your time. We've been talking to Barbra Coffey. She is the Director of Economic Development for the City of Henderson. Barbra, we can't thank you enough. Real quick before we let you go, though, is there anything that we can, any foundations or any charitable interests or anything that we can promote here on the show, something that we can direct Raider Nation back towards to help out the City of Henderson?
Yeah, absolutely. And I happen to be partial to, I'm on the board of directors for the Henderson Community Foundation. But our nonprofit helps a lot of other fledgling nonprofits get started. And so we represent a lot of organizations, our Veterans Treatment Court and other great programs that help people in the community, Spread the Word Nevada, literacy programs. So I think there's a lot of opportunities to tie in. And again, they have a way to reach me. And so I think the best thing is reach out to us here at the City of Henderson, and we're all about a community that will get you engaged, that get you plugged in, and find a way to make a difference here in our community. That's
awesome. Well, that's one of the things that we're most proud of, Raider Nation, when it comes to the booster clubs and the different organizations that are around, the fan organizations, I should say, that are around the team, is that they're all about community involvement, whether that's, helping out at schools or picking up trash on the highway or adopting families for the holidays, things like that. And Raider Nation does that as well, or not, if not better than any of the other teams and fan bases out there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they respond to you all and support the City of Henderson in this initiative. And so again, thank you for joining us here on Raiders Fan Radio. It was great to talk to you, and hopefully we'll have you again soon.
Excellent. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Hey, boys and girls, you got Uncle Mosh here from Raiders Fan Radio telling you about DeadPiratesSports.com's latest amazing offer. That's right, Captain Darkside's Treasure Chest Fan Box. They're a welcome idea for all Raider fans. They make a great gift idea. That's something all of us Raiders fans want, is more Raiders swag. And where are you going to get better swag than from Captain Darkside's treasure chest? These treasure chests include shirts, Raider hats, Raider merchandise, tons and tons of other Raider accessories. Captain Darkside's treasure chests are full of awesome Raider gear. They come in 3 sizes to choose from. They got the small ones, the medium ones, and the large ones. $29.99, $59.99, and $99.99. Infants, kids, and special collector's boxes with autographed player merchandise are also available. And when you buy a fan box, you're automatically entered in a special contest and giveaways for life. You know, like we are Raiders fans for life. Plus, some of these random boxes have gold coins in them. If you get a gold coin in your box, you're an instant winner of cool random Raider gear. As an added bonus, every purchase you will receive in your email all the cool, informative, and latest breaking Raider news from Raiders Fan Radio every month at no additional charge. Go on, sign up, get your hands on Raiders Captain Darkside's treasure chest boxes. DeadPiratesSports.com.